quite hot, isn't it?
It's not as warm as it was last year, but it's still pretty
You mean
bad.
the Bloodborne recordings?
Bloodborne and Deadly Tower recordings.
That was really bad.
Yeah. Oh. But I mean, we've moved positions now. The fan's a little bit further away from us than it was before. We've got better microphones, so it shouldn't pick it up as much.
If you're hot, would you care for some, I don't know,
naked time?
water from a shower?
Water from a shower.
I mean, I can get it for you in a nice bottle form.
For $30.
Would you like some in a bottle form? Because from what I've found, I could get you some, and that could cool you down. Just pour it all down, put it all over you.
Why would you You're supposed to drink it. It's not made.
No, sorry, you're meant to put it in your cooking sauces, aren't you?
You're meant to do a lot of things with this STD bath water.
No. Well, I have one thing to say about her before we go into anything.
Yeah.
Girl's a fucking genius.
Oh yeah.
Girl's a genius.
Did you see her Pornhub stuff?
No, because that to me feels icky.
No, she's like, PewDiePie goes deep inside me, and then she eats a picture of PewDiePie. But it's like a 15-minute video, and people are like, "Oh shit!" Because like in the thumbnail, unlike YouTube, in the thumbnail, you can just put whatever you like. So she's sitting there, she's sitting like in lingerie, looking really like sexy, and then she's just eating this picture of PewDiePie, and it's like brilliant. Then she's like, I stroked my pussy really hard thinking of
like
you.
A cat.
And then she's got like, this stuffed cat who she's just like stroking with, like staring at the camera.
Girl is a genius because weebs eat this up.
Oh, absolutely.
But
there are some fat, sweaty losers out there who love that.
This shower water thing it's just gross.
It's disgusting. Like
it's what anyone want to sell shit like that? You think in your head, is this really right?
No.
This isn't right. Like
I mean, the people who claimed like, oh, there's STDs in the bath water and all that.
Yeah.
They were joke accounts. So I think.
It's like, have you tested this?
Yeah, because if they tested it, they'd probably find there's no traces of a human being in that water. And she just did a Del Boy and got a tap.
Yeah.
And, like, filled it up.
Peckham spring water.
I didn't realise she was British.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
No. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really pay attention to...
Another beautiful treasure of our country.
Yeah.
So this is episode 5. No. Episode 5. We had the pilot.
Yeah.
This is episode 5 of the...
I was hoping to fuck you up.
While it's rendering from a Red Panda Pirate YouTube channel.
Yay.
I nailed the intro.
And the Spotify account. And the SoundCloud.
Well, we'll get into that. Yeah. Well, I haven't uploaded. I should... Yeah, no, forget the SoundCloud.
Really?
I have to upgrade to premium to get more for SoundCloud. I've already got it on Podbean. Why am I going to do more on SoundCloud?
Oh, I thought we were on SoundCloud as well.
We are the first 2 episodes. That's all I could get.
Oh. So they make you pay for premium.
Yeah.
Why not just upload more accounts?
I already had too much editing to do.
2, Red Panda Pirate 3.
Revenge of the Panda.
Yeah. Oh, they just start getting out of hand with like ridiculous names. That'd be great.
Yes. So welcome to episode 5. Not welcome back, as we've learned.
We don't want you
back. We
back.
don't want to be doing that again. We don't want you back. We do want you back, but not right now. 'Cause you'll be listening to it.
You can't hear me shaking.
Welcome to episode 5. Title: Not invented yet. That'll come in due time.
That's now the podcast title. Not invented yet.
Panda shower water. I don't know.
We are getting on this hype train.
The whiff of a podcast.
I mean, she became famous.
Oh, we're back on Belle. Okay, cool.
We haven't named her yet, so I don't think we should.
Why not? Just like 4 million followers.
You jealous?
Yeah, we need some of them.
Get in a bath then. Start cosplaying and putting on the Ahago face. That's that like, cross-eyed with the tongue hanging out.
That really works well for an audio podcast, doesn't it?
You did that completely wrong.
I did cross-eyed.
So he went cross-eyed, looked down, and poked his tongue out a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I used to be tongue-tied.
What does that mean?
So at the end of your tongue, I had a little bit of flesh that was attached to the back of my gums, so I couldn't stick my tongue out. So I had it snipped when I was younger, one of the most painful operations I've ever had, and I still can't really stick my tongue out properly.
Things you didn't want to know. For 800, please, John. But yeah, no, you know what the Ahago face is?
Yeah, I've seen her profile.
Oh, fucking hell. Someone's one of the 4 million sheep.
I had to know.
I wondered why this glass of water you gave me tasted a bit like desperation and sweat.
Salty.
Yeah.
Quite literally salty. Desperation, sweat, and sadness.
A lot of that. I like people making the fake things for Gamer Girl P.
Gamer Girl P?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Urine.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a person called Gamer Girl P.
But when I said urine, you should have. I'm in what? Oh, we could have carried that on.
Oh no. Welcome to episode 5. We're done with her. Yeah. We're moving on.
This is the 4th time we've introduced the episode.
We've introduced, yeah. We're episode 4. Welcome to episode 5. We're going to do it again. None of these. I don't think it's going to be. These intros are ever going to be good.
No, we'll get.
We don't do professionalism here.
We'll get there eventually.
It'll
take a while, but we will get to a decent sounding start.
Somewhat of a decent sound.
Oh no.
Oh, it's been a while though since we normally do this every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it had to be 3 weeks.
Was it? Did we not? We didn't do it last week, but we did it the week before.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a busy.
But you uploaded the episode late.
I did upload the episode late. I've been very busy with the YouTubes.
Yep.
The YouTubes, all those videos that are now backlogged. Thank God.
You know, he's just going for meet and greets, people.
All the meet and greets.
Don't give money to the Patreon. He's going to spend it all on going to meet and greets.
My shower Patreon.
Yeah. Help Tom buy a better shower. It's not actually what you think. It's just he needs to get a better shower.
Yeah. Well, basically, what I need it to do is that all the water that goes down the drain then gets fed back to the shower.
That's why it smells like stale.
Yeah, it's a full circle.
Yeah. I mean, it's good for the planet.
Yeah. What's that thing Mac always goes? It's the circle. It's the cycle. The money. When they make the dollar, the paddy dollars, they hand them out.
That was like season.
It's a really old one.
It's
like the cycle. It's the cycle. And then it's like, what do you mean? It's like, it's the cycle. I don't know. It's the cycle.
He's trying to copy that like one.
Yeah. Dave and Buster's or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. They give out their paddy dollars so that they will entice them to come in. But it's literally just for one free drink.
Yeah.
So they're coming in, spending their paddy dollars on free drink, leaving. And getting all their paddy dollars back. So it's the cycle. It's the cycle of dirty water. What have you been up to this last week?
Not as much as you, apparently. Looking to market your own bathwater.
Yeah, why not?
Although I think there is a porn star now on YouTube who's doing her own take on this. Where she's like, watch me smash. And
what do you mean smash?
I was about to get into
smash
it.
Or smush?
Same thing. So she is like, watch me smash this cake. And then she'll sit there, look to the side, slowly turn her head, and then smack her face into this cake.
Is that it?
That's it. They're all like 15-second videos. But my God, it's bad, but I find it so funny.
See, she can do what she wants. It's more so the people that like watch this and get her the ad revenue money.
No, but 15 seconds you're not getting ad revenue. It's got to be over 10 minutes
I suppose, yeah.
to accumulate any sort of...
Well, we wouldn't know, would we? So,
no.
What are you doing? No, not a live research now.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
So,
you're going to look while you talk, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
What have you been up to, sir? What have you been playing?
It
does feel ages.
I've got up to the next level in Archer. I'm on level 4 now.
Archero, best mobile game.
That fucking dragon boss isn't as hard as the other dragons. I'll tell you what I don't like about Archero.
Yeah.
Is that you he focuses on whoever's closest, not whoever's the most dangerous. Like his priority of picking who he's going to attack is like, oh, there's that fucking crocodile thing that breathes fire. I'm going to kill that. Oh no, there's a bat.
That's about to fly into you.
A tiny bit closer.
Yeah.
And it'll fly into me, but it won't do as much damage as its like fire breath, which lasts like 2 seconds and does like 50 points every second you're in it.
I thought that was an issue as well, completely. Especially when you've got what are the enemies? It's like the ones we were talking about earlier, the plants and the snakes.
The snakes are dodgy.
When you've got like 5 of them at once, and you can only got the one that's closest to you, you have to. They're all targeting you. You have to keep moving.
I don't like the ghosts that throw the bombs, especially the fire bombs.
I thankfully got past them and got one as a pet.
Yeah, and I've. How many pets have you got?
Dos. What? I have the little death
the
Reaper thing with the scythe, throws a scythe, and the little ghost
with
the bombs.
What class?
All right, hang on. We're getting the Archero stats up, people.
We're comparing our Archero stats.
We're comparing Archero stats. Live statage.
I honestly think if you had my character, you would get further in my game than I am. Because I think I've got better gear than you.
Everyone's got better gear than me. Apparently, I've still got the common bow.
I'm level 24.
I'm level 31.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I've got a rare saw blade, level 12.
I haven't got anything like that.
Pull up your shit.
Pull up. I've got my shit. I've got my shit up right now.
Weapon.
All right.
What is it?
I have a brave bow, level 17.
Common.
Very common.
Attack power.
194.
211.
Oh, this bullshit.
Do you have an attack percent?
No.
I've got a 5% bonus.
It's a well-balanced weapon.
No. Mine is a serrated throwing knife from the Mysterious Orient. What are you wearing?
A blue gold chest plate rare. 17.
Vest of Dexterity Epic. Level 12.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
What's your max?
No, I'm done with this.
No, come on, this is fun.
It's not fun.
I've also got a wolf ring. Was it a great wolf ring level 8?
Yeah,
great bear ring level 10.
Of course he has.
An epic scythe mage level 9.
God.
And a rare elf level 4.
Everyone plays Archero.
That's what I'm
has
rocking at the moment.
better stuff like this than me. But I've still got further than you with what I've got.
Yeah. That's why I think, like, you probably play it a lot more than I do. I only play it when, like...
Yeah, work's very dead at the moment.
Yeah. I get bored and I'm like, okay, I'll play it. And then I'll get bored after, like, 2 goes and I'll stop. But I think the one thing that keeps me going is I come back every day to open that little chest. Then every 6 days to open up the bigger chest.
Oh, the obsidian one.
Yeah.
You know the servers went down?
Yeah.
Did you get all those gems?
Yeah.
So I bought a couple of obsidian chests. I got fuck all from it.
Did you? Really?
Yes, nothing good.
I bet you did. You've leveled up your other one so much that it looks like it's shit compared.
Probably.
But you put in like half the levels, it'll probably level up more. Like that Vest of Dexterity, I managed to get, I think from like my 3rd loot box, my 3rd obsidian, and I was still on like level 2 at that time. And I was like, I've worn that since, and it's good. It does like lightning damage when things get close.
So basically, if you're a fan of Isaac, which we shat on Dale for in the first episode, and I actually put in the image, it's like this, but not like this. If you're a fan of Isaac or any other roguelike game, Archero's a fantastic mobile game.
It's good. It doesn't have the twin stick aspect though, where you can in Isaac walk and shoot. In Archero, you have to stay still.
Are you hearing banging?
Yeah, I think it's coming from downstairs.
Okay, I'm going mental. Twin stick, yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's where it falls down for me. Like your familiars will still shoot, but you have to like stop in order to. And then if you're like trying to be safe and throwing off screen, and it's like, why is this thing not dying? Oh, there's a fucking wall in the way.
Yeah.
Arrgh.
I might have to close that window.
I think one of the on level 4, the mages who like like the homing attack and the big fireball.
The fireball above you, so you got the area of effect beneath you, and you're like, oh, run out of the way. Yeah,
they're good. Well,
you got you've seen the boss of that.
Yeah. He's dead easy
until he gets those purple beams that come out.
No, you stay like as far away on the opposite side of the room from him, and keep throwing because you can safely throw and hit without having to see. Whereas if he does his purple beam attack from across the room, by the time it gets to you, they've already condensed down to 1 ball, so you can just dodge 1 instead of like dodging 4. Because only like 3 or 4 of them actually are a problem.
Yeah, they sort of they start off in a circular pattern, then do a little spiral, and then come into 1. Yeah, like that.
I think so far the hardest boss for me to beat on that one has been either the tree, because he just starts stomping after
He's a knob.
It's fucking ridiculous. Or I can't remember any of the other ones.
You've got the little looks like a bomb from you wouldn't know Final Fantasy, a little red ball that shoots fireballs at you, collects them and then fires them out.
Yeah, I've never gotten close to that one. I've always managed it's never gotten close to me.
Yeah, he's
easy.
And
I won't walk up to it. So as soon as I see the fireballs appear, I'm like, okay, move like in a diagonal pattern away from it. Yeah. So that because it shoots like in a straight line, so it doesn't shoot diagonal.
Yeah, you're fine. Just stay in one place, and you're good. Then you got the other one, which is rare, which I've rarely seen, which is one of those spinny rock dudes, but he just spins everywhere.
Yeah, he was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it was like he hits
and his rocks explode into smaller ones.
He hits a wall. He spits out rocks. Yeah. They then break into like another set of rocks. Yeah. He was a fucking. I think he was one of the ones I died to as well.
I like that this has been canon since day 1 of the podcast. Yeah. They're keeping this game afloat. Yeah. Thanks, Dale.
No one else has played this game but us now. Everyone else has stopped.
You never know. The pod has been getting some downloads. Not many. Pod's been getting some downloads, and we're trying to plug this game because it's good. Yeah. I don't normally play iOS games or mobile games. Yeah, Hammy. I've never...
Yeah, it's a good, but they made a good game.
It works.
Look, it's one of those things like, do you get the adverts for the other games appear? Like...
some of those other games are...
but you know it's not going to be anything like that. Have you...
I've seen the Final Fantasy one.
You know the playable ones?
Yeah, I've seen there's a fishing one.
Yeah, there's one where
And there's a train one.
the train
A
one.
mining one.
So,
Which one have you played?
I've done the Gardenscapes one,
Okay.
where you've got like it's a man and a woman like or like an iceberg or something, and
Yeah.
you've got to save them. So you get to a point where it becomes unwinnable. Because I've played it so much that I've gone through the 3 different things on the one you can't get past.
This is still in the advert.
Yeah, so there's like you got to light a fire. So you use the match, you light the fire. Wind then comes along and blows it out, but you still finish that one. The woman starts crying, so you got to give her something to calm her down. You give her the burger. The guy then starts shivering really like a lot. You've then got a heater, a iron, or what's the last one? I can't remember what the last one is. But all 3 of those just cause the ice to melt. And it's like, well, that's unwinnable. You fucked me here.
It's just reeling you in because it's the advert.
But like, it just annoys me that, okay, so this wasn't like a small demo where you can win. It's like, hey, you did good. Try something harder. It's now like, no,
You're not allowed it.
we didn't expect you to to play this same game, this same demo 3 times in a row. Oops. But you've seen for all disguise that it's fucking unwinnable. Bastards. What else have I been playing?
You still playing Spider-Man? Or did you beat that?
I finished
Did
Spider-Man.
you say that last time? I think you said you had beaten it.
Yeah, I said it last time.
So that's one off the list.
That's one for the
You
list.
had quite a big bundle of stuff to do.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. It's solidly made. Unfortunately, J.K. Simmons is not J. Jonah in it. And that would have made it so much better for me.
I remember you told me about that. Yeah, that is a shame.
It's good how everything sort of comes together. Like you've always got someone to fight. It's a bit like the PS2 one, where
You mean the other good Spider-Man game?
the one other good Spider-Man game where you've got to you got like missions going on Manhattan Island, as well as your main mission. So you've got like side missions and all that coming up. But yeah, it's good. There's also for opportunities that you can do. So it's like one is taking pictures of like the proper locations.
Yeah.
Then you've got like a couple
backpack stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the backpack ones where you find like Peter Parker's old
Peter.
fucking hell.
Peter. Speaking of peas.
Peppa Pig.
No, fuck Peppa Pig. There's another P thing.
Phantom of the Opera. I went to see that the other day. That was really good.
I don't believe you did.
No, I didn't.
No, I don't believe you did. I think it's a lie.
I was talking about a different type of Phantom. I think that's what
Very
Phantom
good.
Hive from Black Butler.
Very good. Very good with the segue though to Phantom.
Persona 5.
There it is.
I am halfway through Shido's Palace.
The boat.
Yeah. It's not as... I think
It's not the best palace.
No. I think the one I found the most difficult was... I think Madarame's one is the one I managed to breeze through because I walked out of Mementos with my dick hanging out and I just beasted his palace. I was like, I'm done with this.
Madorama is the art gallery, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the point we told you. What the fuck are you doing in Mementos?
Start doing it normally. I think that's the second palace as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
so
early on.
Although I was looking up like what is the point of Mementos? And
yes.
I have found out that it is something.
It is important, but not now.
I mean, I'm up to the point where I got nothing else to do in Mementos now apart from wait until the point. Yeah, so I was like, how do I open this locked door? That's what I did. I looked at how to lock the door. That's part of the story. I was like, oh, good. So I'm glad I got here now instead of having to fight through it later on.
Yeah, no, I can see it. I think one thing with Mementos I found from my OCD RPG brain was I did a palace and I'd spend one of my 3 days just clearing Mementos. When I couldn't go any further, then I'll do my other side stuff.
Yeah.
But you didn't realise that first, did you?
No, I thought it was something a bit more. I mean, I've done all of the moon missions. So I've got rank 10 in the moon. I've got rank 10 in Sojiro, who's the Hierophant.
Oh, really? Okay.
So that's good.
So you got good SP. Coffee and curry.
Yeah. So
you need that.
Did you ever do Sojiro's fully?
I don't think I maxed him out. No, so he was one of the few I didn't.
You max him out and you can make 2 curries in one at once.
Yeah.
And they give you back 100 SP.
Fuck.
So
why?
Oh
my god.
Every day I come home making curry. Shouldn't you go to sleep? Fuck off, Mona! I will put you in the curry!
It is the one downside of that game.
That cat. I fucking hate him.
The whole mechanic of, you should probably go to sleep. You know, why are you giving me this option, game?
I would be fine if, like, you can't leave after a certain point. Like, oh no, you're a bit tired. Should you go sleep? Let me do stuff in the house.
Yeah, it doesn't let you do anything in the house.
I mean, I'd be happy if, like, you got a bit of a punishment the next day for staying up late to do this thing in the house.
Yeah.
Like, if you decide to train, oh yeah, you're a bit fatigued. Your attack is now down for the next 2 fights, or you stayed up late to make the curry. Your evasion's low.
Yeah, you're tired, so your evasion's... Yeah.
There should have been something like that, but no, it's like, oh no, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
But I can run around my apartment and do nothing.
Yeah. I purposely left the game on for an hour doing nothing. Just standing like...
fuck you to Mona.
Still not tired, cat. Fuck yourself.
Mona? Why they...
Because Morgana's its real name.
Yeah.
But Mona's the name it came up with.
Oh, it's been so long.
For the game.
It's been so long since I played that game.
I pieced together how they knew Akechi was bad before they said it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it?
It's pretty obvious if you're not... Unless you're not...
Spoiler, by the way.
Unless you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realise he's heard it... He was the one who heard him talk about pancakes.
Yeah.
So, when he does, I'm like, oh yeah, I picked that up. And then it's like... I did like how they went back and explained, like, their whole thing of him. That was quite well done. Because I failed a couple times on the Kamoshida Palace.
The first one?
The first one, because I was...
Oh, really?
Because I spent all my time training.
Yeah, you
and
did.
then I went in the day before it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we left the card. Come back later and do it. And I was like, okay. Wake up the next day. Yeah, game over.
Yeah, I did fail on that, actually. I remember because they don't teach you about that.
No, they don't tell you that you've got to wait a day.
No.
So the countdown still continues for a little bit.
I think a lot of people would have done that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. But when you fail that, all you see is someone walk in, put a gun to your face and shoot.
Yeah.
So you don't get the whole... I mean, I don't know why... Oh, no, sorry, that's a different tangent. I was saying I've got to think about myself first.
Sorry.
They don't show you that it's Akechi who's coming to kill you.
Yeah.
Which I like, because then it becomes all apparent, like, oh... Like, I think I knew Akechi was the traitor from early on, because...
I think you said you had spoiled it for yourself, or something like that.
I think it was that... You know that video I showed you of...
Oh, God. What is...
Is Yusuke gay or not?
Is Yusuke gay, yeah.
Which, I think he should be. I would have liked a romance option with him.
It's like the other Persona. Persona 4 has like a hidden... In the closet gay character, where he's portrayed as the hard man, but he's gay. Like...
I mean, why can't a hard man be gay?
Did I say they couldn't?
I mean, you pulled on her face.
Did I say that? I'm saying that it's very similar to Persona 5.
Yeah.
He's not the hard man, but he's not portrayed as a gay, out there gay man.
He's the sensitive, in touch with himself one.
Yes.
And, I would have liked if that would have been having, like, can you romance Yusuke if you go down that route? And it would have been nice if you could. Because there was no one else you could really do it with.
No.
Ryuji gets hit on by gay guys quite a few times to comedic effect, and he ends up running away, which is that funny trope, and it is quite funny to watch 2 40-year-old. I would call them queens.
Is that in where was it? Is that Shibuya?
That happens in
Shinjuku.
It happens in Shinjuku, not Shinjuku.
Yes, it's near where the fortune teller is.
Yeah,
It
happens on the fortune because there's the red light district.
Yes.
It happens again in Hawaii.
Yeah, it does. Yes.
2 guys on the beach come up and hit on him. No, they hit on all 3 of you. And I think Yusuke's the only one who doesn't run off. Ryuji runs, then you run after him, and they chase them. But Ryuji just stands there. Or not Ryuji, Yusuke stands there. And I'm like, that could have been a hint that, maybe he's into it. But they're like, no, we want the chase.
You learn that from the beginning, though, when he doesn't like...
Girls.
He wants to paint Anne, or Arn, but doesn't...
He wants to paint,
doesn't like...
He wants to paint her naked, but there's no ulterior motive.
There's no attraction
it's just
or
the
anything.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would have liked him to have, like... It would have been nice. I mean, hopefully in Royale, or Royal, they put it in there. Because hopefully they change, like... Hopefully it's like with... You know how Street Fighter has, like, different iterations?
Yeah.
Hopefully if P5 Royal, they, like, take this and, like, add in things they wanted to put in, but they didn't, think would work.
I've stayed away from all the trailers, all the news.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I've not heard anything about it. I mean, playing this far into it, I've romanced... I'm in a relationship with Futaba. It's now,
weird when you say, I've romanced her.
Yeah, I mean, because...
romanced all over her face.
I've hit the romance meter with Futaba, and it's fun. It's
of course you did, Futaba.
I mean, I like the quiet, nerdy aspect of it. I told Haslam, he's like, why? And I was like, because she's best girl. And he's like, Makoto.
Yeah, a friend of ours likes Makoto. Me, it was Takemi.
The doctor. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you'd like the punk aspect of her.
Yeah, I mean, she's not real, but yeah.
I mean, it's how they make you feel.
It's how it makes me feel inside.
I mean, you try telling a lawyer that in a court of law.
Yeah,
that doesn't go down well.
It's not real. It's fine.
I want to hear what their comeback is from that. It's not real. Shut up.
Yeah.
It's like, playing this doesn't make me a murderer. Cooking mama doesn't make me a chef. Dating the 15-year-old girl doesn't make me a pedophile.
No, not at all. That's why we have a kind of heart to enjoy stuff.
Said the pedophile defending himself sweatily in a court of law.
It's absolutely fine. She's up here. I can do stuff up here. You know, it's fine. Welcome to our band podcast.
That never happened.
With Akechi, the thing with Akechi compared to P4, which you need to play P4 after this, or whenever you can.
I don't know. I don't like games that go on super long.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's pretty long.
There's a lot of like narrative bullshit I just keep skipping.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I don't care.
No, I know. We all know you don't.
Like when it came to like Shido and Akechi talking, I was like, skip. You're the bad guy. I don't need to know your motives.
Yeah.
You want to be the prime minister because evil dickhead. You've probably being controlled by mementos and saying, I know you from listening to the parts I wanted to listen to, that you're probably the one who had Futaba's mum killed. You're a dickhead to the main character. I get it. Also, that's why I kind of like the idea of Futaba and the main character being together is they both got fucked over by him.
Oh, completely. Yeah.
I mean, Yusuke.
That's such a good way of doing it. Yeah.
Did Yusuke get fucked over by him? No. Madarame was the one who really fucked him over. I don't think anyone else.
I don't think Yusuke did really. It was so early on in the game.
Yeah.
No, I don't think
his mum didn't die because of Shido. She died of
No, I don't think Shido had any effect in Yosuke. I mean, correct us if we're wrong. If anyone wants to play Persona 5 out there.
There isn't.
No, probably not.
None of our audience so far are weebs.
No, I mean, we don't have...
Otaku Panda, probably.
If she listens. I know Loopy Logs does.
Does he?
Shout out to him. Yeah, because he told me about his... the quick tangent. He told me about his most expensive collector's edition.
Oh, yeah.
And he bought the WWE 2K15 Cena edition, which was £120.
I'm still way ahead of that.
I mean, £119 it's way too much on a WWE 2K game.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, thing with P5, Akechi to me, he was too obvious.
How does that make Loopy Lugs an otaku? A weeb?
I don't know.
Because
we say so. There we go.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom line.
Because Red Panda says so. Sorry about that, guys.
Akechi,
I'm just moving my mic.
Oh, I can hear you creaking it. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah.
That's good for the audio.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Okay, go on.
Akechi was, to me, far too obvious. There were subtle moments, but compared to P4, it wasn't that obvious for, I'd say, a good 60 hours. A good 2/3 of that game where you were like, what's really going on here?
Yeah. I think, as I was saying a second ago, the thing that cinched it for me was then that Yusuke video. Akechi was the only one who had like an evil sneering face.
Yeah.
Because everyone else like seemed to filter through like the faces they have in the game. His one only had the looking down sort of face. And I was like, okay, that is clearly like I've switched psycho type thing. I did like his Robin Hood character. Don't like the design, but I like the idea of him having Robin Hood.
I was about to say Stan then.
They're
basically his stand look with the white suit and stuff. Yeah, but he also has a rapier sword.
I think his one is the only one who's possibly fictional.
Are you really?
Robin Hood, I think, is the only one because Robin Hood wasn't real.
Well, no,
spoilers for the real world.
Spoilers, people.
Sorry if you are saving up to go to Nottingham.
Thousands of people crying now. No, it's still real to me. Damn it!
Saving up to go to Nottingham just to see him.
Yeah. See, why would he be still there?
There's statues. Have you not been to Nottingham?
Yeah, but when you said to see him, it's like he's still alive.
I mean,
you can go visit him.
You can go to Sherwood Forest and see like their recreated little...
Get an autograph from Robin Hood.
Yeah. It's like Disneyland for...
He's always at cons.
It's like Disneyland, except, he's just standing in the woods waiting for people to walk up. He's like, welcome! And like, oh my God.
You over there.
Walking...
Why? No, don't walk away. Come back.
Walking your dog. Come closer. Come hither. We need to take on the evil sheriff.
Merry man.
It's like, they've all quit. He's just there looking for them. Yeah. So I think his one's the only one who's like a fictional character. Like everyone else's main personas are criminals from history.
Yeah. Fuck me. Okay. Oh well, you got Arson.
Yeah, he was a Spanish. Was he Spanish?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Arson.
We'd have
a French name.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have been a French arsonist.
Ryuji's the pirate.
Yep.
Captain Kidd.
Yep.
Also One Piece character. Actually have him figure somewhere.
His name is it Eustace Kidd? No, Yeah, Eustace.
Yeah, Eustace Kidd. Yeah. Oh,
Eustace is such a stupid name.
It's like Euston.
Yeah.
I can't remember Euston Station.
Yeah.
It's a London gag.
I
can't remember. I need to get the game back off you at some point.
Which one? Oh, P5.
The one we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. So you've got Carmen, who is Arnstand.
Yeah.
It's so weird how some people pronounce it Anne and some people say Arn.
Or they say Arn.
Yeah. Lady Arn, it's Lady Anne, you fucking cat.
The fact that she isn't a Japanese character as well.
Yeah.
She's American.
Is she?
Yeah.
Her last name's like Takami or something, isn't it?
She...
Half.
Yeah, no, there's something about her... So early on in the game, after you've played 120 hours, you forget about the first 10 hours.
125.
It's because you spent fucking most of them in mementos.
I've nearly beaten the Reaper.
I beat him in the first try.
What level were you?
I don't remember.
I'm level 52.
Yeah, but surely he will level with you.
No.
He doesn't?
He's a set level.
Okay.
And he has like 3 one-shot moves, but
you missed out on flu season, didn't you? Flu season's the time to kill him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, flu season weakens him.
So, fuck you. I've nearly beaten him on hard mode.
You playing Persona on hard?
No, I mean, I'm not doing it in flu season.
Oh, okay, right, I see. Right,
because it's now like winter.
Yes.
So, fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Shido's Palace, you nearly done it?
Yeah, nearly. I've collected 2 of the letters of introduction.
Yeah.
So I've done the one in the restaurant, which pissed me off because I didn't realise I had to talk to the door. Because I went up to the sign. It's like, hey, you need to be a member. I was like, okay, cool. Then I went back through the whole boat. Another good thing about having Futaba fully maxed is that she will reset everything.
What do you mean?
All the little statues where you find treasure.
Oh, really?
So I finished a fight, and she's like, 1 second, and then like this green thing burst out. I was like, cool, I've reset everything. So you can collect all the treasure again.
Oh, that's decent.
Yeah. I haven't tried it in Mementos, but I would love it if it like reset all the floating things as well. But I mean, it's a lot of it would be dangerous in Mementos because then the Reaper comes along when you spend too long. So if you go all the way back collecting everything, it's like, hey, does anyone else hear whispering?
Or chains.
I've got to get the fuck out of here now.
It's time to go.
Go faster, Mona, faster. Although
Nitrous.
Yeah. It's a fart noise.
Then the speed soundtrack kicks it.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Get low, get low, get low. So yeah, you're nearly done.
Yeah. Oh, don't spoil it for me.
No, I mean the palace. If you say I think
I've done the noble and the restaurant. So the swimming pool.
Shido's a bitch.
Yeah.
Of a boss.
I think there's loads. They're all mini bosses as well, which is what's annoying. Like all the people you have to talk to. So that's also a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
I did like that Sai, her sister's palace. She's a pushover, or not a pushover, but like you can't attack her when she goes into like roulette mode, or you get fucking penalized like a dick.
I love that idea, and I especially like her design as well.
Yeah. The
big hat. It's like a sort of 50s style.
Yeah.
Long, flowy dress.
Yeah.
The Cruella de Vil. I think she had the cigarette in a long.
She had it when you first see it. She loses it after a while.
Yeah.
I'm not super keen on who they turn on the when they turn into like their shadow forms.
Right.
Because they don't look anything like the characters. I would have liked it if it would have been like a warped version that was a bit similar to who they were. So her one, she turns into like this big like Silent Hill looking motherfucker with like a big rusty sword in one hand, or a big fucking rusty buster blade in one hand, like 4 guns wrapped around the other arm like a mega buster. And it's like, it doesn't look anything like her. If it had been like a female, yeah, she looks amazing.
Yeah.
I would have liked cognitive side to see like her, or the real side to see her cognitive and be like, I look ridiculous because she's so prim and proper that like her evil side wearing like a dress that like has an opening in the a netted opening in the front that comes right down to like just below or just above her.
Yeah, we all know what is. Yeah,
like it's just very revealing. Like, it's a super revealing dress. It's got her cognitive persona has got on, and it's like that's. But when you see her in the real world, she's like just very sort of straight laced and serious. It's very different.
It's really different. It's the opposite.
I would have liked Ryuji to like comment like, "Damn, your sister's hot," like, and just have my co like, "Shut up, shut the fuck up, stop looking at my sister like that."
And then Arn would have bitch slapped him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the sexual tension between Arn and Ryuji.
Oh yeah. I like a lot of people are like, oh yeah, no, Arn and Ryuji are, or Arn's like the main girl. It's like, no, she's Ryuji's girl.
She is Ryuji's girl. Yeah, completely. Yeah.
Although I understand, like, I haven't got far with Makoto, Arn, or any of the others. I think I've only really done Futaba, the teacher, Sojiro, and the moon.
Yeah, you did the teacher.
No, I didn't romance the teacher.
Oh, you haven't done the teacher yet?
No, I've reached level 10, but I didn't go for the romance option.
Okay.
So I still get like the perk of the massage
and the cleaning and skipping your exams.
Can you skip? You don't skip the exams.
You can leave class.
You don't choose. It just happens.
Did you get cheats?
No, she calls the teacher away so you can like work on stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah.
So you don't skip the actual exam.
No, you don't just leave. Yeah.
Although acing the exams, I don't think I've got a single question wrong.
No, I think I pretty much nailed them as well. Yeah.
I'm fully maxed out in kindness and proficiency, charm, intellect, and strength or guts.
Yep.
Are all like level 4 or 5, and I'm like, I don't care anymore. All I needed was kindness. But now talking to the kid who teaches you gun training, which is amazing.
Wait. Which one's that? Is it not in the
King,
gun?
the one who was in the arcade.
In the arcade, yeah, I did him. Yeah, I did him. He's
did
great. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did him. Yeah, I did him.
Fuck you! You're the only one who could turn it around.
Yeah, he's great.
He's amazing. Like if you properly ambush them, you get to just open up with like a bullet hole where you just randomly spam the X button to like just shoot everyone to pieces. Yeah. That's brilliant. Not good if they're repellent to bullets.
Or they've got reflect on.
Yeah. So if they're like if their bullets bounce back and you're just hammering it, you look up and you've taken a ton of hits. Like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, no, they're strong to bullets. Don't use bullets. Don't open me with that option then. Don't give me the option to shoot them to pieces if it's not going to work. Also, the special attack you have with the gun. It's annoying that only Joker can do it, but it's good.
Special attack.
It's the first thing you get with him. So if Joker points his gun at someone, you can press triangle, and he does a move which can instantly stick them into like the weakened state.
Okay, yeah, no,
depending
I know
on their
level. Yeah.
Depending on how strong you are compared to them.
Speaking of the arcade, did you get all the toys from the grab machine?
No.
You haven't got them all?
No.
Oh, there's loads of toys. I think there is a Danganronpa bear in there.
Yeah, no, the Danganronpa bear seems to be just hanging about a lot.
Yeah.
It's like a black and white face, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's next to the fortune teller as well.
Yes. Yeah. Also, other side stuff. Did you do the fishing?
No.
See, I got the final prize in the fishing. I can't remember what it was, but I did it. I spent loads of time in the fishing.
Oh, okay.
Only because I remember being on the train in Tokyo, going past and pointing out, there's fish in there. I was like, oh my god, I was there. I have to do it.
You're that loser.
I am that loser.
But like, you see Pat's video to when he went to Japan?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah.
He's like, on the other side of these buildings, there's a guy on a boat who's going to sell us some good loot. But I don't know if that river's still there. And it's like, shut up, Pat. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that wasn't...
They put this railing here so you can't throw people over like in...
That's in Osaka. Yeah.
He's fucking brilliant. What a dog.
So, have you played anything else?
Have
you heard this? Have you heard this?
I randomly jumped back into Minecraft and like Isaac.
God.
I mean...
Minecraft's the new Fortnite. Do you know that?
Minecraft's made a massive comeback.
I know it has. Fortnite and Apex haven't.
Do you know why Minecraft made a massive comeback? PewDiePie.
Why is he playing it?
He's playing it. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna play it once to try and like, you know, because people keep asking for it. Like a lot of people subscribe to me and like I said I'd do one thing if we hit Sank. So they're like, okay, what should we do? And he's like, everyone was like, play Minecraft. So he has, and he's like, I low-key kind of like this.
Nah.
And he's now, like, built a load of, like, big shit as well. He's like, I'm having fun. I don't know why. And he's like, it's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. And he's like, it's a lot more creative than I thought it'd be. All these things that he was like, yeah, the Minecraft's for babies. He's like, this is really fucking difficult. Like, he was mining and, like, he got blown up by a creeper. He's like, I have not been this sad in ages. Like, all of his stuff, like, destroyed. He's like, fuck. Really upset. But he's got a dog, he's got a horse, and he said, like, if my dog dies, we're cancelling the game. So every time the horse...
Channel over.
No, he's like, I'm going to cancel the Minecraft thing if the dog dies. And, like, he's proper serious about it as well.
Yeah,
Because he keeps keeping this little dog alive in the game. It's like, stop bringing it with you. He's like, no, I have to, because this is the panic meter.
The panic meter. What was the other thing you just said? Minecraft and...
Isaac. I'm just...
Are you back dabbling in Isaac?
I've always, like, it's just turn on the PS4. It's there.
Do a quick few runs.
Yeah. I've always got the runs. But
Always got the runs. Yeah, why not?
Something else I'm doing in my spare time is I'm writing my own D&D campaign.
Oh, is this the one you told me about the other day you were doing with a buddy of yours? For our friends, but
yeah.
Was this just something completely different?
Yeah, so I was talking to the current DM we have.
Yeah.
I was just talking to him about how I should go about this. Like, we were spitballing some of it, because he's writing his own campaign as well, because we just did the Well of Dragons and Tiamat one, which we beat, which was quite fun. But so I'm writing my own campaign. I don't know if you saw on my Twitter the other night or last night.
Plug it.
I put up that.
Plug your Twitter.
Jake_Twiddle.
You see, there's a very quizzical look on your face.
I think it's _Twiddle.
Let me look it up. Let me do it for you.
I'm also going to do it
As the host here. Host with the mostest.
Yeah, Jake_Twiddle.
Wow, that was quick.
TWITTLE. So that's. I mean, I made that when I was at university, and I was like, I always have a hard time coming up with usernames where people have to identify it with me. So, because I think my PS4 account name is like Jake_ my last name.
I think it is your last name.
12 or something.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to make like a boastful, haha, look how great I am, and then people be like, you're a bit of a tosser. I'm like, oh, it just hurts me ego a little bit. So I come up like Jake Twiddle was the just the username I could think of off the top of my head. Like, yeah, Jake Twiddle is my _Twiddle is my username. Hit me up or don't. I don't
hit him up.
I don't post a lot.
Hit him up.
I mean, I don't need.
Send him all the memes.
I get enough of the memes.
All the 4chan links.
I get those as well.
Yeah, we'll get him more.
I follow enough.
He wants
things.
more.
I follow a lot of cosplayers who are good. But yeah, so I'm making my own D&D campaign. I think I'll post up last night on my Twitter that just.
Why don't you plug it? No, I'm just...
I bought like a pack of graph paper, and I've just been like drawing the locations that we're going to be at. So I've done like the starting tavern that we're going to start in, because I don't know how many of the guys listen to this.
None.
I think
None.
A couple of them do.
No,
they do. No. You can say that, but so it's going to be like
they're not allowed.
They're all going to be high leveled.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna. I don't want to say that out loud just in case they do hear it, because they do watch this.
They
do
listen
to this podcast.
Do they? Well, then why are you talking about it?
I don't know, because I want to talk about it.
Move on. Move on, sir. Jake's creating a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
That's cool, though, because I've been trying to do my own fictional universe for so long, and I just don't... I
fictional
need
universe
that...
called the YouTube channel.
Oh, my life.
It's going on a trip.
I've been wanting to do it for so long. I've got so many notes, so many like lore and history and like old gods I've been writing down, like how they all connect, and world locations, maps I've been drawing, and I just need to put it all together. I need that one time where I go to a field in the middle of nowhere and just sit with all this paper out and just start drawing and writing it.
Start a beautiful minding it, like
no distractions.
On that wall there on your house,
like Charlie.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the maps, please, for a minute? Can we just talk about the maps?
What were the names he came up with for who is this?
Come on, hello.
He's so great. Dave Bow. What's that? Dave Bow.
Bow. Dave Bow.
Ooh.
Are you in my office? Put the phone down. That's cool though. Yeah, no, we may have to hook up and do some fancy writing together.
Yeah. It should be fun. Like, I still need some ideas. I know where I'm going with my story. Mm-hmm. I just need to flesh out more things, because I have this problem where I'll be like, okay, I'll write this. They're not focused on one person and give them like a massive backstory. I'm like, why? I've spent 2 hours writing this massive backstory for nothing when I could have just put this, and this. But I'm like, they're like this because this, and then this happened, and then this. Their life has been wrought with danger, and they're like, this guy isn't a main character. This is just a one-off person who's here to help them. Scrap that.
Yeah.
Nope, take it. Give it to someone else later.
Yeah, just put it on the side.
Yeah.
Just put it on the side for now.
Take it. Because I'm always like, what if they ask questions? I have to have this written down. I need my tools. I have to like sit here and be like, okay, what's his backstory? Okay, well it's this, and just pull out a tome. All the characters in there? No, this is his one.
This is just his.
This is his one. You're going to see him.
That's
today.
awesome.
I was hoping you'd ask.
It's creative. I love that shit.
It's creative, but at the same time, it's doing too much ruins it.
Yeah, you don't like make it too over convoluted.
Yeah, like too many details will ruin something. Looking at like, the Harry Potter Hogwarts Lego you got there.
Oh yeah,
they could have like coloured all the bricks to look like brickwork, but then looking at
it looked like a mess.
Yeah,
it would look like a mess.
But they could have gone that extra bit. They could have gone that extra bit further and added that detail. But at the moment, it's nice, it's smooth, it's what you'd expect Hogwarts to look like. But if they'd have added that thing, it would have ruined it entirely. So that's my problem. Like I could show you on my iPad, and I probably will later on.
Of course you will.
Two of the characters I've made a Tiefling Paladin and a Tabaxi Rogue, and they've got such long backstories that I haven't finished. And I'm like,
I love the idea. You can just be able to create that. It's fascinating.
No, but I've got like the original like 5 to 10 lines of what their character's like immediate thing is. But then I've got like, here's the backstory. Here's an epic tale that would be something like it would be an anime episode on its own of someone's tragic backstory.
Yeah.
And so far, I've not written anyone with a good backstory. The two I've made are like, yeah, no, there's a lot of betrayal and a lot of sadness here. Fuck.
Sadness and betrayal is normally can be more epic than say happy and joyful.
Yeah, I mean, there's no character development to be had if you've had a good life.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Like, you look at One Piece, everyone's had, like, a shit life, blah, blah, blah.
Every arc, most arcs, the major arcs, are about one of the characters' backstories.
And, I mean, you look at it, it's like, oh, God, here we go. I've had a hard life, oh, dear, boo.
You know it's coming.
But if they didn't, then there's no driving force for them.
No.
They can't grow as characters if they don't overcome something, so they have to have a bad past. I mean, you could give them, like, a small thing, but it's not the same as not having, like, a grand fucking person to fight. And I think that's my problem, is I keep wanting that for my characters. Like, there's like 7 other people you're doing this with. They need to get to their stories too. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna sit. My character's upset. There you go. I'm also upset now.
I just want to share with you. This is I typed up everything from post-it notes that I had. Right. This is everything I've got on my world.
Fucking hell.
This is it. So I'm just gonna do a couple of things to share. So I came up with like races ? So I got humans. I've got something called rails. I've got miners with a Y. I've got the sirens. I've got the Neverai. Just random things off the top of my head.
Are you creating your own races?
Yeah, just coming up with stuff.
Because I'll give you the link to the website we use to create our characters, and you can make your own D&D characters there. Make one. Come along to this campaign that I'm going to run when I've finally finished it.
Yeah, once I'm done with the podcast, once I'm done with the YouTube channel.
I mean, it should be like
I'm playing Doom.
It should be 3 nights. 3 nights. But there'll be like 1 night a week, and it'll be a 3-night campaign, which is a small one compared to this Tiamat one, which lasted a year and a half.
Yeah. So I got currency. They're called bills. BYLS.
Okay.
Like bills.
Yeah. Although I was gonna say like berries from One Piece.
Like berries, yeah, bellies.
Well, it's either bellies or berries. I like calling them berries.
What have I got here? Electricity exists, but only by chance of lightning from storms? ? If chance is missed to harness the electricity from a lightning bolt, then that's it. There's no electricity for a while. I don't know when I came up with this years ago.
That sounds like was it that film Stardust?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Where
I've never seen Stardust.
Was it not Ricky Gervais?
I know that it's
no.
It's Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro's character is like a storm chaser. And his pirate ship flies through the air harnessing lightning and capturing it. I mean,
all right. What else have I ripped off here?
No,
then?
I mean it's not ripping off. It's taking notes. I mean, a lot of my stuff, a lot of things are all you crib from everyone else. Mm-hmm. You've taken parts you like and you add it in. Like electricity, great. I mean, you could say it's steampunk, but not. I mean, it's nice to have a fantasy world, but like that's a particular job someone could have.
Yeah.
I was a sailor of the skies, so that opens up the characters. Like, are they Can they fly? Do they have like 30 feet of flight they can use because they would have needed it to do their job in the air? They're going to carry on with your.
No, sorry. The only other thing I think of, I need to go through all this because there's a lot of stuff here that I'm now remembering. That was, I think, all this was written when I was like, oh, I can't sleep one night. This 1 a.m. So I've got old god names or old god ideas.
Listen, you said 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I was up till 7 this morning making my maps.
Great, good for you. I was up at 7 a.m. going to work. I got old gods, celestial gods, 3 that are known of. More information is constantly being discovered by star signs pointing to the locations of ancient caves. These caves contain carved inscriptions that only a handful of people, archaeologists, scientists, can decipher. These are on very neat black plinths / cubes, so the size of like the Lament cube from Hellraiser.
Oh yeah.
So that I wanted to go with that base so that they move around. No one knows what they are.
Yeah.
Each one has a different design. So far, 3 races, Rails, humans, and Nerai, have a celestial cube of power each. They are unaware that the closer these power cubes get to their allocated plinths, so there's a plinth in this cave, they all have this cube, but the closer they get to the said plinths, the world begins to shudder and decay. So, for example, if someone is bringing the cube to the plinth, the closer they get, the more earthquakes, cracks in the earth, eruptions, decay, blah, 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 rot will occur.
And that'd be great. There's a cult that worships this one god.
Oh god, here we go.
No, but I mean, this is how you could make that into part of a story. Like, there's a cult that steals one of the cubes and goes to take it to their god's plinth, where they've built a temple of worship around.
I may have written that down here somewhere, but I don't know.
Not knowing that the world will fucking fall apart. Just thinking like, hey, this is the goddess of bounty. No, that's Balthorgg, the one who eats flesh first and leaves you alive to drink your blood.
All hell, Balthorgg.
All hell,
That's it. That's fucking it.
Be ready for our tabletop campaigns that we're going to start doing on the channel.
Balthorgg. Balthorgg the Great.
Balthorgg the Grim.
The Grim, Balthorgg. All hell, that's Balthorgg. How are we spelling that? B-O-L?
B-A-L.
B-L-L?
T-H-O-R-G. Balthorgg.
Is it not a double G?
Yeah, you can have double G.
Double G.
It starts
with a silent X.
My dad was saying the other day, like, how do you spell gnome? And I was like, how do you think he spelled? Because my dad's a little bit dyslexic. He's just...
He is now.
Thick.
After what happened to him.
I'm not going to say he's dyslexic. I'm just going to say he's a little bit thick. And he asked how you spell gnome. And I was like, how do you think you spell it? N-O-M-E? I went, no. G-N-O-M-E. He went, what? Like Ganasha. Like Dennis the Menace. And I was like, well, that's just Nasha. And he's like...
Nasha, yeah.
And he was like, no, it's Ganasha. I've always called it Ganasha. I'm like, that's because you're an idiot. And I said that, and my mum just starts pissing herself laughing. And he's like, well, that's not very nice. I'm like, I'm sorry.
It's like nasty nork.
Yeah, ganasty nork.
Ganasty nork.
Like, the word nash, as in you gnash your teeth, is G-N-A-S-H.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird. Why the
so
silent
weird.
G? It's like the word gherkin. G-H-E-R-K-I-N. And if you're not British and you don't know what a gherkin is, it's like a large pickle. Like a large, fat, soft pickle. Or a cucumber. If you were to pickle, like, a whole...
Small cucumber.
Yeah, if you were to pickle a small cucumber.
Yeah.
But it's bigger than, like, the baby cucumbers you get. It's like...
it's like a
4-inch long dildo of green and Pickle Rick. About that size.
Yeah, all you kids out there in internet land get Pickle Rick reference.
So
there you go.
Picture Pickle Rick, but a little bit fatter. That's what a gherkin is. And you get them in chip shops. I don't think you can really buy them anywhere else. Because you go anywhere else and they're not the same. They're not soft on the inside.
They're in, like, the cheeseburgers from McDonald's.
No, they're really thin, though.
I always pick them out. Horrible.
They're also not as, like... I don't know. You cut up a gherkin, it's structurally different from a pickle.
We are not getting into the
chip shop semantics.
Biology of fucking pickles and gherkins.
But once again, G-H-E-R-K-N. Gherkin. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
It's like Savaloy as well. Savaloy is pig.
Oi, Savaloy.
Oi, Savaloy, chips and onion brown. You don't know that? That's the whole rhyme. I love that there's like certain sayings in the world that have extra bits that no one really talks about.
Yeah.
Like, the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious as well.
Well, okay.
Wait, think about it. The second mouse would get the cheese because the first mouse fucking died on the trap. Brilliant. Jack of all trades, master of none, because you're good at a bit of everything, but you're not perfect at it.
Yeah.
Like, I can fix your electrics, I can fix your taps. They're always going to leak again because you're a jack of all trades. You're not the best at it.
You're the master of one specific trade, one thing.
It's good to be a jack of all trades, but you're not going to get the job perfect.
No.
People are going to complain about you afterwards. Early bird gets the worm, second mouse gets the cheese. Listen to your mum, or she'll fucking moan. You know, that's
a solid one.
Yeah, that's a solid one. That one should not have been shortened down to just listen to your mum.
I would say, or you've been watching, I can't really talk much anime to you. I bet you've been watching Rise of the Shield Hero.
Finished it.
Finished Attack on Titan, probably.
Finished Attack on Titan.
Yep. What else? You've probably been finishing JoJo.
Yeah, I swear there should be one episode still to come.
Yeah.
But if it hasn't, then I need to rewatch the last episode and see how they finished off the bad guy. Because I thought they just left it.
Okay.
But yeah, that was good.
You watch anything else?
Couple new animes that have started. I'll talk about them more once they start getting into them.
They will probably be able to talk a lot more with you about that than I can.
I don't know.
He catches up every now and then.
He catches up every now and then.
Catches up more than me.
I mean, you stick with like your one show.
Yeah, because I don't like to get confused. Loads of stuff.
See, I've been catching up on real world TV.
Oh.
Green Arrow, Flash, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came back, which I'm happy about.
Okay.
Because I like that. A lot of people saw like bits of season 1 and were like, and dropped off.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
It's now on season 6. And it's really good. Like,
it's not canon either, is it?
It is.
Is it canon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Things happen in the TV series that run alongside the movies.
Okay.
Like when in Winter Soldier, when Hydra revealed themselves as being S.H.I.E.L.D. and S.H.I.E.L.D. was disavowed. That happens in the TV series as well. Like, they go underground. Like, we're not Hydra. We know we're not Hydra. We are S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yep.
So that was all good. I think that was like the back half of season 1 and all of season 2 was them being the agents of Hydra,
right?
Which was kind of good because it was a bit like it was more covert. But yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is good. Like, I'd recommend it to anyone who like didn't give it a go the first time around. Go back into it because it's worth a watch. It's really good. 6 seasons. I think there's like 22 episodes every season.
A lot more seasons than I thought they had.
Yeah, but it's 22 episodes. But the first half and the second half, like the first 11 and the last 11, could basically be their own seasons.
Okay, so they have their sort of like mid-season finale.
Yeah. So
right, yeah.
The first half of season 1 ended with them taking down the bad guy who was always talked about, only to then reveal there's a traitor in the group.
Yeah.
And then the next half of season 1 is about that.
Okay.
And like, there's a couple callbacks to the early one, but it's like they were always there and they've always been like pulling the strings secretly. And it's nice that they carry on the story. Like, season 5 ended with them getting back from the future off the space station. You have to watch it to find out.
Right, yeah, sure.
And then it's about this long-time general called Glenn Talbot who's been about. He doesn't really like the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Yeah.
But he's starting to come around to him and he's like, I need to help you guys more.
Right.
So he goes into like this experiment to get his own superpowers. And he does. But the means of it make him a little bit insane. Like, it's the same Captain America stuff, just with an imperfect serum. So he goes a little bit insane, and he ends up killing quite a few important members of the team. It's like heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. The Spy's goodbye in season 3 is really sad because it's just called The Spy's Goodbye, and it's how spies say goodbye to each other without anyone knowing that they're leaving. And they're all in this like bar, and one by one they just start raising these shot glasses up, and the people who are like being kicked out are looking around because it's like a political thing they're having to kick out. And they're looking around like, oh. Everyone in the group is here just in disguise, raising like these shot glasses to them to like, we can't talk to you anymore.
Yeah,
but we're always with you. And everyone just like raises a shot glass and they all drink at the same time. It's like, that's sweet. And then everyone like, one by one, the current team leave. The one by one, like not saying a word to them because they can't talk to them at all. But yeah, it's sad and good. All right, your turn. What have you been
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Are you done?
I think I've done the whole 2 hours on my own.
You've actually just clocked in the hour.
Yes, your turn. Next hour. There's only 2 of us. We can do 2 hours easy.
But I haven't got much here.
No, you.
Or have I?
You have a list.
All right, me.
Way.
Last 2 weeks. It's not a game or been watching, but I was at CoxCon. Yes, get it out now. Get it out now.
He's just looking at the long and fleshy things.
Get it out now. Come on, no, quite literally, get it out.
Hey.
I was at CoxCon with Joe.
It's not about dicks, is it?
No.
It's just about that character from Scrubs that everyone likes.
It is Jesse Cox's convention, COX. Jesse Cox, I guess. I hate calling people this, but it's a famous YouTuber. Used to be a game voice actor. Famous YouTuber. He's also a producer, I believe, of his own game, Monster Prom.
Okay.
Which looks pretty. You might actually. It's pretty much a dating sim.
I'm not into dating sim.
Of course, come on now. Come on.
I'm not.
Come on, mate. Come on. But yeah, it's Jesse Cox's convention, and he brings along. It's a couple of years now. He's been doing it for. He brings along Beer Bros, which is Gillard, the completionist.
Yep.
He's really good. Alex. I can't remember his last name, but Alex and Gerard are the Beer Bros. Davis from the Warp Zone, and a few other special guests. Cadicarus was there. Joe introduced me to him. He's a really cool guy.
Yeah.
He's 25. That pissed me off.
Caddy's been doing it for a long time though.
Caddy's great. Joe got me into him.
Oh really?
In fact, Joe has been listening to this, so
oops.
No more shit. No more shitting on Joe.
No, fuck it.
Love you, Joe. Had a great weekend. Yeah, so Cadicarus was there and a lot of other guests which I wasn't too aware of. And also 2 guests which I'll get onto in a minute. The first panel we saw was Beer Bros and these 2 dudes from Rare, the old company Rare. Do you remember Rare? Remember Rare kids?
Rareware. They made GoldenEye.
Oh, didn't they just?
Donkey Kong Country.
Perfect Dark. And Conker's Bad Fur Day.
What?
Yeah. Now, they were there last year and they did a panel. Same 2 guys. Chris Marlowe and, I wrote it down, Chris Marlowe and Sean Pyle, who is now part of his own 2-man dev team called Gory Detail. Check them out on Twitter.
Well,
they are making a game called Rusty Pup, which I need to look into and do a video on.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were there last year doing Conker's Bad Fur Day, the N64 one, and they did the B level and the Poo level. And Chris Marlowe is the guy that actually sung I
am the great and mighty Pooh.
And he sung it live on stage. And he's incredible. Proper operatic voice.
It's a great song.
And he did it again this year because they played Conker's Bad Fur Day Live and Reloaded, the port to the Xbox.
Shit.
It's not that bad. But they were just talking about it, the port, how they pretty much had everything there and it didn't take them that long to do it. It looks, for the end of the Xbox original lifespan.
Yeah.
It looks like a 360 game. It looks really good.
I suppose it would have because they had the 360 equipment now. Yeah. They were probably hoping to make it look good, 360 good, to get it put up there as well.
Yeah, and it could easily have been. So after this panel, this was Saturday morning, we were in Telford, and I was like, do you know what? There's a CEX in Telford. I'm going to just quickly take a trip. So I went to CEX, and what did I find? What's that in your hand?
My dick.
Oh, the other hand.
It's
your dick as well. It's so big.
I'm holding Conker Live and Reloaded.
On the original Xbox.
Only on Xbox.
And I showed it to the devs, and they were genuinely really happy. And I was like, guys, it was a premonition. I had to buy it. It was meant to be. I had to buy it. Would you guys mind signing it? And they were more than happy to. Because of that, was this something
that you had from there as well?
Sean Pyle handed me an original glossy print from the original Conker's Bad Fur Day with top signature is the writer.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's the writer.
Okay, that's cool.
And Chris and Sean signed it. Yeah, it's really cool.
So did Conker.
Really happy to get that. That made my weekend.
I think Conker's Bad Fur Day was like a really risky venture for Nintendo to want. Yeah. But I mean, they've been like, because you think of Nintendo, you think clean cut.
Oh, completely.
They don't do things like that. I mean, they are now. Like I think they licensed a hentai game or something recently.
Yeah, they're past all that now. Yeah.
I mean, Bowser's taken over. Yeah. Does what he wants. We're putting Bowser into the games. No more of this Mario shit.
Yeah, anything on Nintendo pretty much nowadays, especially the Switch.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a highlight. After that, what did we do? We chilled and played. Me and Joe played some Mario Party. She won her first ever game of Mario Party. She never played it before.
How have I not beaten you?
What, you mean in that 20-hour one that we did?
We've played...
Who won that? Did I win that in the end?
Oh, it might have been Dale. Or it might be the computer.
The computer may have been... God, we need to do another one of those.
Yeah.
We need to do another 4-hour Mario Party.
I think we said that on the last podcast as well.
Oh,
and like 2 of our previous recordings, we've also said.
Well, actually, we've got... Oh, God, we've got to...
You've got other Mario Kart.
We're not going to talk about what we need to do because pretty much everything over there and pretty much whatever's at your house we need to do. Yeah. So...
All my stuff is PS3 though, which we're having difficulty recording
in
on.
time. Yeah, but once the PS3 is set up recording,
Yeah.
those PS2 games, baby. They're fighting fury. Yeah,
you got the OG PS3.
I got the OG PS3
the one with playback.
I paid £60 for that from a Facebook selling group.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Although have you played it? Have you used it recently? Because they get very temperamental.
No, but it's
like there's some sort of delayed kill switch.
I look after it
by not using it.
By not covering dust.
You need to get Dale over here to give it a clean. Oh motherfucker! I found a PC cleaning kit in a drawer that hadn't been opened in years. I was going to give it to you. Like it has like a little mini vacuum on it or blower, and all sorts of shit.
I thought you were not really meant to use vacuums.
No, it's a little blower.
Oh, like an air compressor.
Yes, yeah, so an air compressor is battery powered.
Okay.
I don't know if it's an air compressor, but yeah, I was meant to bring that over for you. But
all right, we'll look into that. Yeah, sure. So the rest of that day, we chilled, played Mario Party, went to a few sign-ins. Joe got a picture with Caddy. We went to Caddy's panel, which was really cool. He did a Caddy's quiz Q&A, Q&A, and it was his first big solo Q&A on his own, and he just had a mic set and people come up and ask him questions, and it was the most exciting, interesting questions he got. They got prizes. Yeah. The prizes were a broken DualShock 4, a Metal Gear Solid 4 case, but he's doodled over Snake's face, Crash Racing on the Game Boy Advance box, and so when he gave it to the guys, here you go, dropped it on the floor and stood on it. There was I
wanted to play that.
a dancing game for the PS1. I can't remember what it was. There was a PSP demo disc.
Oh
yeah, I know. And the main prize, WWF in your house on the Sega Saturn. Oh, it was great. But yeah, he had a great quiz Q&A, and then after that we went to see the Scary Game Squad. Scary Game Squad is Jesse, Cox, Beer Bros, and Davis. They do a series. It's really good. They just play scary games.
Yeah.
They did Visage. Very similar to what we need to do in the autumn. We need to do, like me and Dale have our yearly Life is Strange, we need to do Infliction again. But I think what we'll do, now we have, because I think we were using the shitty setup when we did it.
Yeah.
We'll get that sorted and we'll do Infliction again.
Oh, fuck.
Trust me. The thing with Visage, I don't find horror films scary in the, which I'll get onto in a minute, because we went to see a horror film the other day. Horror film scary in the cinema because I'm around other people. The atmosphere's, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
Watching it at home, I'm like, okay, I actually want to get scared. This CoxCon, big panel, big screen. They're playing Visage. 4 people on commentary. There's about 1,000 people. Everyone's jumping and I'm even holding to my seat because this game was quite scary and I've actually felt it.
And you want us to play that?
Visage, yeah, I'm going to look into it. We're going to play it.
Fuck off.
We're going to play it. We're going to turn the lights off and we're going to play it.
Did you see that VR game I sent you the other day?
You showed me.
The one from Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
They,
it says more about the guy that played it than the game.
There's a bit where, I don't know if you got near the end.
I didn't watch it all, no.
There's a bit where a door just, swings open.
Yeah.
He missed opening, but turns around and sees the door open. He, jumps back, lands on the floor, and starts screaming at this door, thinking it's the bad guy coming in. And I was like, Alfredo, stop it. Jesus.
It's Alfredo.
Yeah.
Christ.
It's fucking brilliant. It was so good. I've always thought VR was just going to be, it's just going to be for horror.
I thought it was going to be quite a fad.
It
still is a little bit, but it's got some sort of traction behind it.
Yeah, Super Hot.
Beat Saber.
Horror games on there, are always going to be a big thing. What was the one, Death Trip? Did you see that one?
No, didn't see Death Trip.
That was fucking hilarious. It's not even a proper horror game. This guy, you're in a hotel, you're looking around, you pick up some things, you get in a lift. The lift door opens, creature comes around the corner, at the end of this long corridor, starts peeking around this corner, then it starts running at you, it's shape of a person, and you can't do anything. It's just running at you. You can't close the lift doors, panicking, trips over.
Right.
Dead.
You trip over?
No, it trips over.
Oh, it trips over.
And then, that's it. Death trips.
Oh, fuck off.
And, it's sounds like a big horror game, but it's just, fuck you. It's the joke.
Moment. It's the scariness of it being you've been chased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. You turn around and it just trips over this plant pot outside the door and just yeah, but it trips over, just slams its face into the floor. It's okay. And you're
That's
oh my god, now what? And you can't walk out of the lift now, you're blocked off from leaving the lift, and it just fades to black and credits roll. Death trips, oh fuck, it was a joke.
I think VR would be interesting, especially for the odd little niche thing on the channel.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really do it stepping on Eric the President's toes.
Eric President, the main VR dude of the YouTubes, he's come up so big.
Has he?
He won't listen to this. Dude's big.
Oh.
Dude, when I first started contacting him, he was like 2,000 subs, and now he's like past 10 at least.
Past 10 subs.
10,000.
Oh, 10,000.
So yeah, Scary Game Squad was Saturday night. That was good fun, and then after that we went and got absolutely drunk in the Holiday Inn. I met up with you guys. It's a great convention. It's not many people. You can walk around. You'll just see people just chilling on their own, sit on the floor playing their DS or their Switch, playing board games. It's just a nice warm community.
Yeah.
Unlike a Comic-Con in London where it's just manic. It's horrible.
I mean, small conventions that do well are great. Like,
this is the 5th year.
Was it the fucking TanaCon?
Oh, TanaCon.
That fell apart
ridiculous.
so hard. They weren't even like aiming for it to be workable. They knew it was going to fail. They just wanted the people's money.
So like, the Saturday night, yeah, like we were at the Holiday Inn, tables over there playing, I don't know, playing Secret Hitler over there. And I joined the table up there, and they were like, oh, do you want to join in? Like, yeah, cool. What are you playing? Cash and Guns. I think the one I brought up in our group chat the other day.
Yeah.
If you saw it. It's great. It's a great game. Like, you will have plastic guns. It's like 3, 2, 1. You all point guns at you. You could be in any restaurant or pub, and some of these people are pulling out guns. Like, what the fuck's going on over there? Like,
you're paying for the bill. No, you're paying for the bill.
That table's pointing guns at each other. That table's calling each other fascists. Like,
I lost my first Secret Hitler game because as soon as it became apparent that, because I was Hitler and I was going to be made the Chancellor.
Oh yeah.
So I started laughing. I was like,
you gave it away.
Yeah, and I didn't realise because I didn't realise they had to vote me in.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I named Jake the Chancellor. Thank you.
You just gotta be good at bluffing.
Yeah. No, I wasn't fully up to date on the rules. Although when I first played it, one of the people so my boss at the time, and this girl who was living in the flat next door to him had played this game a lot with other people. So when they came to play it with me in like this different group, she was like really like she trusted him completely. And whenever she was made the president, she would make him the chancellor, and when he was president, he'd make her chancellor. And oh my god, when he turned around and revealed he was Hitler the entire time,
shit, she
looked as though he'd like come into her flat, stamped on her dog, stole all of her stuff, and went, see you tomorrow. Like she
was in the kitchen.
Oh,
he was in the kitchen. He got in the kitchen.
She looked utterly heartbroken that she trusted him completely, and I was like,
bastard.
I was like, that's why you need to forget past games when you play this, because no one trusted me after I laughed about being Hitler. They were like, no, he was Hitler last time. I was like, so I'm not Hitler this time. Like, can't trust you. You're right. You can't trust me, but you can't trust me on the fact that I was something that I'm not ever.
Yeah,
I was never Hitler in this universe that we're playing in now. Like every hand of Secret Hitler is you playing in a different universe. It's fucking ridiculous.
DTA, don't trust anyone.
Yep.
So play games with loads of guys, made a lot of new friends. But they were really cool. They were sort of like the unofficial CoxCon group, which then become their own sort of Discord server group called SideQuest, and there's a bit it's grown. I met people from Sweden, Germany, and they're just all a bunch of nerds just having a great time with each other.
I mean, that's it's literally just his fan base that are interested, and probably
that have grown big time.
Who's got the biggest sub count of one? Because Caddy's got quite a few.
Oh, Jesse.
Really?
Yeah, Jesse's close to 1 million.
I thought Caddy had hit 1 million.
No, I think he's at 600,000. Have a look.
I'm gonna. That's,
live research, yeah.
That's best friend levels right there.
Best friends at 700,000-ish. Yeah, and that will go down eventually.
I mean, I don't think it will. I think we'll just like leave it there.
It's not going to go significantly down, but it will dip. It will dip.
The YouTube cleanup will see people aren't watching these videos and clean it off. That's sad.
So yeah, they're called SideQuest. Check them out on Twitter. They're a really good group of people. Just a bunch of nerds. They play Blood Bowl. They love Blood Bowl, and they're really serious about it. They have their own teams. They play seasons, and I think I need to get involved because I fucking love NFL. And as a kid, I used to be big into Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
I never played it, but I just loved because I'm an arty person. I used to just love painting and making them. But it's so fucking expensive. It's so expensive.
What you want to do?
What?
Is this thing that
eBay?
Our current DM buy Chinese made ones that have got defects. That's what he does. He's bought like thousands of them.
Yeah.
And they're like, this one's these because they're like little plastic models, 2p.
Yeah.
He can buy thousands. He went, okay, I spent 50 quid and pulls out 2 bin bags
Of models,
full of tiny plastic models. He's like, they've all got
I
defects.
bet they're all from Wish.com.
Pick your character.
Or Alibaba. No, I can imagine. That's not a bad idea. But this has made me want to get more into Warhammer. I can't have another hobby. But I think for now, I'm going to look into Blood Bowl because it looks fun, and I love NFL, and it's Warhammer, basically Warcraft.
Yeah.
But they're well serious about that. They're great. That was Saturday. Sunday, I was so hungover, I missed a few of the morning panels. Met back at the con when we drove back, and really solid weekend. If you're like something like that, check it out next year. It should probably be around next year, around the same time. It's in Telford in Birmingham. It was like 40 quid for the weekend.
That's not bad.
For a convention.
Yeah. I mean, I went to one day at Comic-Con like 4 years ago.
And that's like 40 quid.
It was 40 quid train travel.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous. But cons are good. Cons are fun because you meet
especially like that.
I mean, if it's a con where you can go dressed up as something, always do it on the second day.
Yeah, there weren't many cosplayers. It was more about the community thing.
Yeah, because I mean, this was a YouTube one. It's not a.
When it's a Comic-Con, you're in the minority if you're not dressed up.
I mean, if you're going for like a couple days, the first day don't dress up.
No, it's
first
the middle day.
Yeah,
it's the
first
middle
day, go and enjoy yourself. Second day, dress up.
Yeah,
Then
third day, chilled.
Yeah.
If
if you go dressed up both days, it's a lot of work. You won't enjoy yourself because you won't be able to do all the stuff. Like, you can't walk around with bags of shit if you're dressed as... Like I was for my first Comic-Con. I was dressed as the Penguin.
I saw that. It was really good. Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
I made all of that myself.
It was really good.
I didn't make the coat. The coat was mine. I just, I sewed a feather bow around it and stuff for, like...
You went as a Danny DeVito character?
Yeah.
Did you?
And, 3 people were like, mate, you scare the fuck out of me. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that was the scariest... Like, he's the scariest Batman villain ever. And because of the Danny DeVito one, because I mirrored that one, because a guy was there dressed as the Joker, and he gave me like a playing card, which I now have in the band of the top hat I wore. And I was like, I wish I had like made Oswald Cobblepot buttons or something, but I didn't. I didn't think ahead that far.
I know another Danny DeVito character you could cosplay.
I mean, dressing up as Frank is just walking around in like either naked or...
No, we bring a couch. I make a fake couch, put you in the middle of Comic-Con, you just...
covered in Vaseline.
Oh my God, so hard. Say Frank's an asshole.
Oh my God.
And then you just come in a shirt and have some hot dogs in your top pocket. And 2 guns.
I love Danny DeVito. He's so good. He's in the new Jumanji trailer as well.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Who is? I think he's the Rock in that one, isn't he?
I don't know. I just know that he was in the film. I haven't seen the trailer, but I know he's in the film.
I think it looks good.
So that's CoxCon. You saw the artwork I got.
Yes.
I got Dantan on Twitter. Have a look at him. He does all Jesse Cox's artwork. He's a really good illustrator. He was just charging $5 for quick illustrations.
That's cool.
And I was like, I've got to get one.
So you told him a little bit about the channel and stuff as well. That's why you put a red band.
Well, I don't know. I don't
know what I said. I was starstruck.
Oh my God. We were in the queue and Jo knew what she wanted. She asked for Isaac, her and Isaac.
Oh, that's cute.
Which is really cute. I'll show you a picture at some point. And I was like, I need to come back and think. So I thought about it and I said, it's got to be something to do with Red Panda. So I was like, me playing my Switch like I am now, Red Panda on my shoulder, like tail wrapped around, back of the neck, just hunched over, going, what's going on? And he did it, and it's awesome. You can see it on my Twitter, at redpandapirate.com. That's the first plug for this.
At redpandapirate.com.
Did I just say .com?
Yeah.
Fuck me! I'm awful at this. At redpandapirate on Twitter.
Oh, dear.
And I came back later, and he'd done it, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. Because basically, and I said to him, my YouTube channel, Red Panda Pirates, this... And I had to stop myself because I didn't want to be like... I didn't want to say this would be great for my channel because I was like, no, this isn't a commission. This is just a really cool piece of artwork.
Yeah.
I don't want to use this for the channel.
No.
And I had to stop myself. I was like, thanks, man.
It's like when a celebrity gives you an autograph, you're like, that's going on fucking eBay, isn't it?
Well, that's what I thought with the Conquest Bad Fur. I was like, shit, I put them on Twitter. Is that good? Because people could, I don't know, trace it.
Oh, yeah, definitely that matters.
No, I know. I just felt, but I didn't know. But it's still on there.
Yeah.
I had to show people.
I mean, big deal if they do.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, some things only have monetary value to the person who holds them. Like, those probably have little monetary value, but a certain amount of value to you.
Yeah, the only
make
one
them more valuable.
I've got. Why is there a fly on there?
Because the window's open?
Fly!
No, I think you'd rather stand.
The only one I've got signed. Well, I've got Final Fantasy VI. I got that signed by Jesse last year, and I've got my Japanese Third Strike boxed and sealed signed by Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Because he's a massive fighting game fan. I thought, why not? Of course, he had something to do with the game. He doesn't. So that was CoxCon. I'm going to leave the games for a second. We went to see Midsummer last week.
Okay. Not good.
Well, I'm a massive horror nerd, as you can see behind you.
Yes, audience,
movie
look behind
posters.
me.
Or good for an audio podcast, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That we're not doing the visuals for anymore.
No, well, we'll see. He did. The director of this did Hereditary. Did you see Hereditary?
Yes.
The
guys they're clicking, yeah.
It was okay, but it's one of those films where they publicised it was like, this is the scariest film ever made. It's like, you have to have the balls. You have the biggest balls to say that.
Yeah. I mean,
then it has to
you
be.
said you're immediately comparing yourself to everything.
Everything.
It's like, what was it, that barbecue cook-off show? That
What a fucking transition.
Oh, no, because the guy from Man vs. Food was in charge of it, and it was a very good show.
Yeah.
He was like the main host of it, and it was
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a really good show. Really good, because like, it told you this barbecuing stuff you didn't really know about, like how to smoke food properly. He went, we're going to be bigger than Bake Off.
Don't say that.
Didn't get a second season.
Don't say that.
You don't compare yourself to bigger things.
No, you don't.
So when you say, oh, it's the best horror film or scariest horror film in years, I'm sorry. The first Paranormal Activity was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, there's one, for example.
They all,
one out of many.
Once it gets oversaturated and goes downhill, then it's not as scary anymore. But there's like the Blair Witch. That was a lot of horror for a lot of nothing that went on. If you go back and look at it critically,
it's still terrifying. I still find that scary.
Yeah. But like Midsommar to me came across as a bit of The Wicker Man.
Well, yeah, it's very Wicker Man. It's the same director, and if you've seen Hereditary, you know he has a very artsy feel. Slow bit, so many slow builds up, building up, build-ups. Thank you for my English lesson. It's a long film. Midsommar. Yeah. It's close to 3 hours. And it's so long with the slow build-ups.
Yep.
It makes it feel even longer. It's very tropey as well, where it's Western students.
Yep.
Going abroad somewhere. They end up going to a commune with a cult, and you're like, this isn't going to end well for you. Come on, this isn't going to end well for you. There might be some spoilers here. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Right. One of the first things they see,
like
epic things, crazy things they see.
Yep.
You're not far off. There's these two old people that live in this house. They're told you're not allowed to go down there.
Yeah.
The oldest people there. They come out, they have dinner, and then they walk to this cliffside. Two old people go to this top of this cliffside, and they're watching. And one by one, these two old people just jump off, and you literally see them just on the floor, and they're like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?" But they don't leave. Would you not? You've just seen two people, and one of them, the guy, jumps off. He only breaks his leg. So he's laying there like, ah! Some of these cult people come up with a hammer and just bang in his face, and you see his face just cave in. And would you not be like, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here?
That means like, if the old people just jumped off and died, I'd be like, okay.
What is going on?
I'll tell someone.
Yeah.
Maybe they were depressed.
Yeah.
Don't know. Because in my mind, I'm just picturing it's like, this is just something the old couple did in there. I don't know if the cult was around at the time. But when the guys come up and kill them, it's like,
we're getting the fuck out of here.
I'm like, depending on how nice people have been to me, I might warn someone that, one of your group is a murderer.
No, they're all part of it.
Yeah, but now looking at it, I'm like, no, I'll just leave.
Like, the kids are like, oh my god, and everyone in the cult's like looking around to them, like, in their head thinking, what's up? What's wrong? This is what we do. This is part of our culture. And no, fuck this. You guys are mental. And they stay. And they're like, oh my god, we have to find out what's going on.
No, you don't.
You're fucking idiots!
We have to find out what's going on. Yeah, you have to find out how much a plane ticket costs. Like, get the fuck out.
And basically doesn't end well for them.
No.
What also really didn't help was it was a really shitty cinema experience. We had 3 lads behind us, and they're basically laughing at any just remark a character makes, and it was just like, it just took you out the moment. And then the worst one was a woman at the end of the row behind us. If a female character on screen was doing something like really a bit dodgy, you'd be like, oh, she doesn't want to do that. Like, What are you doing?
Love,
what are you
fuck
doing?
Off.
That really took it out of it.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
What cinema did you go to? The one in Watford?
Yes, the Cineworld.
Yeah.
I won't be going back there.
It's good cinema.
It's all right. I like the chairs.
I like the chair. I mean, that's what you can really say about a cinema. Is like the seating was good.
Yeah, the seating was good. The film, you could have cut a lot of it out as well.
Yeah, that's the problem with artsy films.
You could have cut so Hereditary. You could have cut a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Midsummer is a good 6.
That's it.
A 6.5.
Not bad.
It's not a 5. It's not a Suicide Squad 5.
Would you get that a 5?
Because 5 is the worst. 5 is worse than 2 or 1.
Oh, because then you start getting into like so bad it's good territory.
Yeah, exactly. You'd never want to be a 5.
I know. I say a 4.
All right, 4 or 5. You don't want to be a 4 or 5. I'm happy with The Room is a 1.
Yeah.
Right, but that's great.
Yeah, because it's basically a circle.
Yeah.
That's what the rating is for films. It's a circle. You've got 10, which is on the other side of like this little barrier separating
It's
the
circle.
circle.
Good, it's good.
Yeah.
1 and 2, it's so bad, it's good.
Yeah.
5, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, 5 like sort of swings. 5 and 4.5. That's the middle ground.
Yeah.
It's a 4.5. It's terrible. Don't. It's got no redeeming qualities. What film did I see years ago that really scarred me?
Scarred you?
Don't Look Now.
Oh, I've seen that with Donald Sutherland.
Yes, and
the little girl in the red.
Yeah.
It just turns around, shakes head. And,
When the little girl in the red hood turns around and it's the
creepy.
midget.
yeah,
Yeah, that
it's creepy as hell.
scared me to death.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't ready for it. I was like, because at the time I was like going through a phase of like watching horror films and thinking I was brave, and it's just like because the face looked like an old rubber mask.
It's really gross.
Because it only really flashes up, so I didn't really get to see what it was. All I knew was I had to shut my eyes, curl up in a ball in like the space of half a second. It's like
she hacks at him as well, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Properly like.
I think she kills him.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
because it's a proper cleaver.
Yeah, but that's it. Like my eyes were shut for like a good 15 seconds
And
until
this is why we were playing Infliction and Visage.
Motherfucker.
So, that's probably the big weekend before I didn't do anything. So, games.
Yes, go for it.
Doom. I am, I think, 3/4 of the way. I'm nearly at the end. I'm basically I feel like I'm at the end, so I'm going back through all the old levels to get the secrets and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just tying off loose ends.
It's worthwhile doing.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's just so fun. I think I've said all my piece about Doom for the last couple of weeks, so I'm just going to leave it at that.
You've gushed all over that.
I'll let you know when I finish it, because Doom Eternal will be coming out in the autumn.
Yep.
So, it's fine. I'm still on FF9. 20 hours in. You don't really know. Can't really say much. FF9 is still great. Still my favourite game of all time.
Yep.
Still just...
Which FF9 is not Squall, is it?
No, that's FF8.
Okay.
Which is finally coming to the...
Which one's FF9?
Zidane. We already talked about this. He has a tail.
What's his story then?
What do you mean? He's a thief.
He said he has a tail.
Yeah. But it
was
on the E3 podcast. I'm not going through it again. I described to you.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, well, then might go listen to it. Everyone, go listen to it. Back on Tetris. Have you played Tetris lately?
No.
Yeah, because there's a new event,
Splatoon. Yeah, so I saw the advert for that.
Yeah, it's just an event. It's like the classic one, but the music's really good.
Oh, really?
And I've never got into Splatoon.
No, I've never had a console that played Splatoon.
We do now.
I do.
But the music's fantastic. It's not your it's a bit funky.
Yeah, I think
it's really cool.
Yeah, I think isn't it like the end? It's sort of like the end level music at the beginning, because that's where it starts getting proper fucking jazzy.
Jazz cigarettes.
Play that smooth jazz, motherfucker.
Jazz. So yeah, binged a few Tetris. We can't really say much more about Tetris. Tetris is great.
Yeah, it's always been.
I got 6 badges the other day and I was happy.
Oh.
I don't know how. I still don't understand T-spins. I still don't understand badges, but I'm getting them, damn it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Help me, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been playing, apart from all those. Yeah, I haven't really had time. We did such a bulk load of recording.
Yeah.
I've kind of been focusing on that a lot just so as to get us up to date and ahead. Which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I did a little shop in CX, as you saw on Pointless Plunder.
Yep. Go watch that. It's a great episode if you want to know what could possibly be coming up on the channel.
There was a new Game and Grindhouse possibility in that.
Oh, which one?
X3. Which I lately, when I delved into it, yes, you get to play either of Alan Cummins. Can't remember who.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler, thank you. Iceman.
Yeah, Bobby Drake.
Yeah, that's the one. And Wolverine. I know Wolverine. There we go.
James Howlett.
Yeah. It looks like you get to play either of those.
Yep.
It looks like it could be shit. So I'm looking forward to that. But we have Thor coming up next.
Yay!
So that's the next one eventually. That would be in probably end of August.
So
by the time Star Wars finishes.
with these, are we now going to just take out Thor, put Wolverine in, and then vote again? So Catwoman, Thor, Aragon.
Well, I missed out Batman Begins on the vote because you can only do 4
Okay.
votes. So I'll mix them up.
So whatever one was the lowest, just take that one out as well and put Batman
I
in.
think that was Aragon.
No, because Aragon tied, didn't it, the first time around?
I'll have to look back at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll put that in and we'll do another vote on that. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much... I mean, yeah, after my week, I work. I went to CoxCon. That was all weekend. Yeah, went to CoxCon. CoxCon. Yeah, they get it in now.
Penis.
lots
Sorry, Jessica Cox,
of...
if you ever listen to this.
Lots,
we're not laughing at you.
No, I love you, Jesse. Yeah. Lots of editing. Yeah, back on doing... There's not much as exciting, really, going on at the moment.
Fair enough.
More so, I mean, the next big things, really, for gaming-wise, is Link's Awakening, for me.
Yeah.
Link's Awakening. I wasn't going to pick up Judgment because I've got so many Yakuza games to get through.
Yeah.
But Link's Awakening, that special edition.
Oh yeah.
A friend of mine said he picked it up. He's got a pre-order in Smith's Toys.
Oh.
And Smith's Toys do have it, but they said not available until 20th of September, which I believe is the release date.
So they've got their pre-order sorted. They've got extras coming in.
Yeah, I guess so. But
hopefully that's what they mean.
I think the cheapest you can get the pre-order on eBay for someone, the resale, is 180 or something like that.
Fuck off.
I really want it though. I might just settle and get the amiibo with it instead. Little cute amiibo.
I still don't like the art style they went with.
Oh really?
It's not growing on me at all. But I mean, I'm waiting on Animal Crossing and Sword and Shield. Have you seen the new Pokemon trainers that they've released for Sword and Shield?
Yeah, I need to talk to you about Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
I saw a comparison video about so we're classed Sword and Shield as an RPG.
Yep.
Right. The other RPG that's big coming out, Dragon Quest 11.
Ooh.
That, I mean, it's a port.
Yeah.
It looks incredible on the Switch. There's a comparison video that someone's done of the gameplay. Doesn't look good for Sword and Shield.
No? What, compared to Dragon Quest?
It's the second big Pokemon game on the Switch, and it doesn't look that impressive.
Second big? Oh.
Let's Go.
Yeah.
Eevee and
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that impressive.
I mean,
It's one of Nintendo's pretty much staple IPs.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look that impressive for a Switch game. Dragon Quest is not a Nintendo IP, and it looks fucking amazing.
I mean, but as you said, it's a port, so it had other stuff put in it for bigger scale.
That's what I mean. It's a port. It's not ready for. It's not built for the Switch.
No,
Pokemon
but that means that it has to be scaled down for the Switch, which means they can afford to keep some of the bigger aspects. They're showing you the stuff that they've kept, and it's like, oh, look how great this is compared. But Pokemon is made for the Switch. It will probably utilize it to its fullest.
We need the Breath of the Wild Pokemon.
Breath of the Wild Pokemon?
As in, the style of Breath of the Wild, like the graphical design like that.
Oh, okay.
But there's Pokemon, like free roam.
Pokemon's always had its own
It's
style.
Yeah, it has, but yeah, sometimes you've got to... And have you seen the amount of stuff they've been taken out of this Pokemon game?
They got rid of the national decks.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm okay with that. Because if they then do a Sword and Shield remake, like they did with
Soul Silver and...
Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, if they do that for this one, then, they can put it back in then. Because the remake games are set in a different universe. Cool. So they're set in a different universe from the mainstay games, which is why you get Mega Evolutions in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, but you don't in the mainstay games because they don't exist there. I think it's something about a meteorite hitting Earth in one of them, and in another one it didn't. It missed.
Yeah, and I guess because the lands are always islands.
Yeah.
So it with Sun and Moon, they're quotation marks Hawaiian islands. Yeah. So you would only find those Pokemon there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think then there needs to be some sort of Pokemon game where it's not an island and it's some sort of land. You can have instances. So you can instance these lands. So it's a loading screen. So it's not a ridiculously big map that's free roam.
Yeah.
You can have Kanto that you then you have to load instance into the next thing.
I mean, they did that with Silver and Gold, didn't they? You had Kanto, and then you could go. Oh, you had Johto. Johto, and then you could go back to Kanto.
Exactly, yeah. But everything. And the Switch could handle that.
Could it?
If it can handle stuff like Breath of the Wild, yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. In fact, hang on. We'll be back in a second. I'm going to show you the video.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I showed you the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you just said about it could be an older build, but there are subtle things that could be better.
Yeah.
They could
I think
be better.
they need to wake up and like make changes because they probably want to stay safe with Pokemon because it hasn't really changed much.
It hasn't.
Since I think Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire I think was the first one that made that big change. And that was probably the last time they made big changes to it because there wasn't many new mechanical changes in Sun and Moon because what was I going to say? In Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire they introduced Mega Evolutions.
He's crashing.
But in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire they did Mega Evolutions.
Yeah.
In Sun and Moon they didn't introduce anything, and even in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon they didn't introduce any new mechanics. They had you go to like the Beast World,
Yeah.
but that was just extra content. That wasn't a new thing they put in. I mean, you had the surfing mini game when you wanted to travel from island to island, but then they scrapped that because you could then just fly to it because you got fly on the
That's
fucking...
pointless.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you had to originally travel there by doing the wave game, but then afterwards you didn't have to do it anymore. You could just travel with...
I need to beat Sun still.
It's good. It's,
Yeah, I've got it. I never beat it.
There's
yeah.
a lot of after game as well. Like after you do the Elite Four, you've then got the battle tree
Okay, cool.
where you can fight either red or blue,
Yeah.
depending on which one you get lucky and fight at the end.
Okay,
And
cool.
That's a good nostalgic kick that you go back, you can look at what new Pokemon they've got and who they still got in their parties from years ago. And yeah, it's nice to see them being friends as well,
Yeah.
because they didn't end on good terms.
No. All right. Well, that's pretty much me. Like, I didn't have as much to talk about as you.
Yeah, well,
You talk for fucking days. You could, son.
I get into stuff.
I know he does. You give me content.
Yeah.
You give this channel content.
What do I get back?
Your money eventually. Okay, so let's get a little plug in. Back to Twitter. You can find us at redpandapirate, not .com, just at redpandapirate on the
Yep.
Twitter. The channel, Red Panda Pirate, just on YouTube, because you know what? You might only be listening to this on Spotify, but this is it's called Wireless Rendering on Spotify, but it's from the channel Red Panda Pirate on YouTube, where sometimes we do video game videos.
Video game.
Video
we
game
do
videos.
video games.
We do the video game. We have a special
I mean, well
series.
done to you for being that one person on Spotify who's like, hey,
Yeah.
this is
What's
something
this podcast?
I am gonna take a risk.
What's this all about?
I have no idea of the backstory or anything. I'm just gonna jump in halfway through.
So the channel on the YouTube, if you haven't been to it yet, and you are that person, we do just LPs really. Let's play some video games.
Yeah.
We have maybe one serious one going, one top new game going. We have the odd casual one, which for now is Spyro.
Yep.
We have a film game series where we find licensed film games, which are
Bad.
for the most part bad.
I think the best one so far,
It's probably Star Wars.
yeah, has been Star
It's probably
Wars.
Star Wars Episode 3. So we've got Call of Variety, so come on over and have a look. And yeah,
We've also got Sekiro, which is
that's our main one.
that's not gonna die.
No, that will be going on whoever I sell this channel to
Yeah.
on eBay, along with my World of Warcraft account. No, that's never getting sold. Nah. So that's pretty much all for the social medias. I'm not going to do where you can find this because you're obviously listening to it. You can find it on Spotify and iTunes.
And SoundCloud.
Well, eventually. And Podbean.
And Podbean.
Podbean, yeah, go to the Podbean. Download it off that.
You don't have to because you've already listened to it.
Yeah, but go do it again.
Yeah.
This might be your first one.
Yeah, if it
You
is.
can go back and listen to our E3 special and see how we recap E3.
Which we don't have on YouTube. It's only on Podbean. Go to Podbean.
It is on YouTube.
Shut up. Now they have to go. Now they can go to YouTube.
Yeah, get
Instead
us a
of
view.
Podbean.
Either way, it's all good. We get the views. Okay, how we end this? I have a question for you.
Bye.
No, he's gone. Come back. No, come back.
Go away.
I have a gaming question for you.
Okay, I'm back now.
I have a gaming question for you, sir.
Yep.
It's a simple one.
You are.
It's a simple. What is your favourite Mario game? And we're excluding Party and Kart here.
Yep. So
RPG can be counted, so can Doctor and Paper.
Would you include Dr. Mario? That was basically just Puyo Puyo Panic, wasn't it?
All right, excluding Doctor Mario then, but
Yeah.
Paper and RPG.
Yeah. Because, Paper and RPG were basically RPGs.
Oh yeah,
I mean, okay, main series Mario games.
yeah. Okay, what is
the main adventuring Mario
what
games?
is your favourite Mario game?
I really liked Odyssey.
It's a cracking game.
Odyssey was really good.
It's a cracking game.
I don't actually think I've played many Mario games.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I played all of like the Super Mario World on the NES.
Yeah.
That was probably that'll say off my top.
With the world map.
Yep.
It's
the world map that changed as you went through it. And once
the secrets as well.
Once you hit 100%, it becomes autumn, and they get little like pumpkin heads on that look like Mario and Luigi.
There were so many secret back then. That was so hard to work stuff out.
Yeah.
We were younger, obviously, but I think even now with a game like that,
I have a game guide for that game.
Really?
That's how I knew that I could get to the autumn
physical
world.
copy.
Yep.
I
it's
really
at
want
home
to see
somewhere.
that.
It's really nice. It's really vibrant and shit.
Send me a picture of that.
I will if I can find it at home.
Yeah,
I have a lot of
awesome.
my gaming guidebooks on a side in my room somewhere. I've got Devil May Cry 4, Soul Calibur 2.
Mine are down there. Most of my Final Fantasy ones.
Eh. Game guides were so much fun.
I loved buying the game guide. There's so much interesting stuff in them.
Really
the
fun.
Final Fantasy 9 one, which I am using the PDF for my phone for, that just scans. But in that guide, I think some of the older ones, it says like a secret. There's a box. It's a secret. Go to this website. Doesn't exist anymore to find out more about it. It was a Square Enix, Squaresoft website.
Yeah.
Super Mario World. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
That's a really solid one. Was that part of All Stars? Mario All Stars, or was it a separate game? I think it was a separate game.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I know that on the Switch, in their little past games bit, you've got the secret levels.
Well, it's not. No, Super Mario World is on the NES collection because it was on the SNES.
But they've got the lost levels.
Oh yeah.
The which one is it?
Is it free?
I think no, it's the first Mario. The first Mario on the Game Boy.
Okay, yeah.
The lost levels.
Yeah.
Not the first one where you're in like
the black and white one. On
yeah,
the game.
some weird ass world. But the first proper Mario game, not the Dream World one where you fight the King Toad at the end.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's really fucking hard because they have the other mushroom in it, the poison mushroom that kills you in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bullshit. Like, I'm gonna grab this mushroom. Oh wait,
Dead.
It's got 2 pixels above each eye, which make it angry,
Yeah.
and that's how you know it's gonna kill you. It's got no color difference because it's all in like the fucking old color scheme as well, so there's no color change.
I am inclined to agree with you with Super Mario World, which is it's either that or Mario 3. Super Mario 3.
Which one was that?
Mario Party. That's on the NES. The NES.
Oh yeah. No,
you start with like a desert world.
Yeah,
but
I didn't like that one.
To me, that's that. Yeah, I think it's between that and Super Mario World. For me, though, the special honorable mention would be the Game Boy. Super Mario. I can't remember the subtitle, but there were enemies that were like the statues from Easter Island with wings.
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that the one you're on about?
That's the very first one. We're like,
fuck, I need to find out what that's called.
That's just Super Mario Land.
Is it just Super Mario Land?
Yeah.
Because those don't exist in pretty much any other Mario game, do they?
They don't, because that was a different game that they reskinned for Mario.
I did not know that.
Yep. That one and the Mario game where it's like all a dream at the end. That was also a reskinned game.
Really?
Yep.
Super Mario Land. Here we go. The Game Boy. Yeah. There they are. Oh my god! Yes, I remember the Sphinxes.
Yep. Yeah,
Sphinxes.
The Sphinxes.
We got
there was like a flying spaceship boss.
Yep.
And an underwater boss that was like a squid or something.
Yep, red squid, and we got the flying...
red squid?
It's like it's an octopus.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you know it was red?
Because it's got a picture of it right there.
Oh, that but if you look up...
Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, I remember that. There's a shark with boxing gloves, for God's sake.
I mean, the second one, Super Mario Land 6 golden Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, that's where Wario was the bad guy. That was his first introduction.
Was it really?
Yep, that's where he first came. I like that one because you can...
Wario Land.
There's a toy level in that one.
Yeah.
And you can find a block, like Lego block, that says M and B on it. I think it says M and B, which was Nintendo... Back when before Nintendo made video games. Listen up, kids. Old man talking here.
You're about to talk the cards.
They made cards and building blocks because Lego sued them for it, but they were like, I can't remember how they got away with it, but in that building block level, you can find the printed stamp of the name of the blocks at M and B on one of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, now we're talking like this. Or we're actually, by the time this comes out in audio form, which will be tomorrow night. On YouTube form, we would have already done this.
Yep.
But after the audio forum, we will be attending London Video Game Market.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. So this is now making me want to try and find some of these old stuff, these old games.
I've got them.
Yeah, but I want them. My collection.
I can give them to you.
What, so you don't have them back?
I mean, I'm going to want them back.
No, you don't get them back.
Do you have an NES to play Super Mario World on?
No, but I want
Then
it.
go fuck yourself,
But
because
I
I
want
have
it.
one.
But I want it.
I want it.
I want it.
Right, speaking of that, do not buy the new fucking Switch, Tom.
I want it.
Right.
But it's got a new colour.
You've got a better one.
But it's got a new colour.
I don't give a fuck about the
I
colour.
want it.
Go on Amazon and buy like a skin to put over it if you want
The
that.
yellow one is and the turquoise one. I already have a grey one.
My sister saw me have a go at you on
yeah,
Twitter,
I saw that.
and like she came up to me and was like, "Can I get it?" And I was like, "I don't care if you get it. You don't have a Switch. Get one. Get two. Fuck yourself." But I was like, "It's not the same. You can't plug it into your TV."
No, but I
can't-
can leave my Switch here.
And what? Take your other Switch, which is
Yeah.
going to be the same price out.
Yeah.
Stupid. You're a
Do you know
stupid
what?
man.
Good thing you brought it up. That fills our little quick news roundup.
Stupid ass.
Nintendo have announced 3 new Switch models. They're lighter, they're smaller, they're cheaper, and you should get one.
The battery is not as good. The graphics
But they're
aren't as good.
pretty.
I don't give a fuck.
But they're pretty.
Buy some nail varnish and coat your own Switch in nail varnish.
Nail varnish.
Yes, make it
And
look pretty in that.
Oh god, that would eat it.
What do you reckon?
Well, nail varnish remover would.
Oh,
It's basically acetone.
don't use the nail varnish remover on the Switch and just coat it in something you want.
All right.
My sister said that. She was like, "I want it in yellow." I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Because it's a pretty car." I was like, "Buy a normal Switch, which you can then use with friends, and buy a skin." And she's like, "Wow, I don't like the skins." I was like, "Oh, fuck you then. Fuck you then. You can't have anything. You can't have nice things if you're not going to compromise."
This is why we're not allowed nice things.
No.
All right.
She almost took me to give me her Switch, and I would take a portable one. And I was like, "Yeah, no," because I like being able to play on the TV, and I want Sword and Shield to play on the TV. I've waited years to play Pokemon on my TV.
Yeah, well, I want Dragon Quest on the TV, so.
All right, get that then.
I will.
Okay, in
I
that
will.
case, I'm taking Pokemon Sword.
Fine, do that.
Good, I will.
Fine.
I mean,
Fine.
Right.
Didn't want to end it like this, but
No shit talk. I'm taking Sword now.
Fine.
I get fucking Sith.
See how it goes.
Cool.
We'll see how it goes. Right, on that bombshell.
Channel's dead.
That'd be the end. Channel's dead. We're about to fight over a game. That's the end of episode 5.
Yep.
Another plug, Red Panda Pyro, at Red Panda Pyro on the Twitter. I can't get it right. I can't get the plug right.
You said .com again.
Did I say .com? I'll just do the .com. You'll still find it when you start typing Red Panda Pyro on Twitter.
Look for us on the internet as well, redpandapirate.com.
Yeah. And if you are listening to this only on Spotify or iTunes, you can find us on the YouTubes.
Yep,
Red Panda Pyro.
if you want to find some
If you
gameplay.
want the best mediocre gameplay on the internet, you will find it. On this version of the podcast, the YouTube version, what was your favourite Mario game? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Why not?
Have a laugh.
Have a laugh. Let's have a bit of banter back and forth. Mario banter.
Small bants.
Next time, Dale will be back.
Willy.
Willie?
I'm talking about penises.
Penis.
Yeah, Willies.
Penis?
Penis.
Right, we need to go get some shower water.
Yeah.
Drink some shower water and cook it. What music? I don't know what music. What game music? Give me some game music.
There, right there. Da-da-da-da-da.
Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah, bye. See you later. Bye. See you next time.